Okay, another week of training done, and it was all right. I mean, yesterday was really good. I'll start from Monday. Monday was rough. I think it was just because I wasn't fully recovered from the previous Saturday session, which is fine. Yeah, it just led to some really off-feeling positions and really weak legs. But yeah, it picked up. It got better as the week progressed. Tuesday sprints were okay. Wednesday and the heavy squats felt pretty good. And yesterday's session, Saturday, was really good. I'm really happy with how everything went yesterday. We went to Hardcore, one of the biggest weightlifting clubs in Sydney. Really good environment for weightlifting. One of my athletes, Bhushan, he trains there regularly, and he invited us for an excursion. So I brought along a bunch of friends, and yeah, we just had fun while lifting. Snatches yesterday went pretty well. I hit all my prescribed singles and doubles. So I prescribed CrossFit doubles at 100 kilos and singles at 1 at 110, 2 at 115, if I remember right. A thing that I'm taking away is like being able to make, bigger jumps between my warm-ups. So in my snatches, I would do those doubles and then I would hit the doubles at 100 and then I'd hit 110. Usually I would go 100, 105, 110. But knowing that I can hit that 100 to 110 kilo jump is pretty big for me. For clean and jerks, it's kind of the same thing. So I was prescribed 150 to 155 for 3 singles. Typically, I would go from 140, 145, 150, but I kind of want to do as little as possible when it comes to clean and jerks. So yesterday I tried out 140 straight to 150, and it was tough, but it felt good, So I hit one single at 150, I think another one at 150, and then one at 155. The clean at 155 was probably my favorite one of the bunch yesterday. Jerks were a bit okay. They weren't like amazing, but they weren't bad. They were pretty middle of the road. Yeah, had a really good day with the classics. So the last heavy day is going to be this coming Saturday. Also going to be at Hardcore for the Team New South Wales training camp. Yeah, I'm looking forward to training with the whole New South Wales team because from what I remember, looking at the start list, there's going to be a ton of lifters from New South Wales. I think like 70 something people. There's going to be a few around Newcastle as well, but they're going to be training around one of the clubs at Newcastle. One thing that kind of came up today was like my parents asking if they wanted me to fly down to Melbourne to watch me compete. And I said, yeah, it's up to you. I don't really mind. And it had me thinking about like my response to that a couple of years ago. A couple of years ago, I would be a bit more averse to that just because I don't really know why, to be honest. But yeah, it feels like I would, not having my parents that would just have me like, I guess, lock in a bit better. But now that where I am now, it's like, yeah, if they want to, because it's a whole trip to Melbourne. Um, and I'm only lifting for like 2 hours. So it's like, it's up to them. I honestly don't mind. Like mum said though, like she is just cautious of like, um, parents are just cautious of like, messing me up. And it's fine that they're concerned, but I think I'm fine. And I think it's purely from the fact that like I'm having a lot more fun in my training now, because at the time I was like putting a lot of pressure on myself, and it got to the point where I burnt myself out. Didn't compete in 2024 until December, just because I wanted to reevaluate my relationship with weightlifting, because it's a tough sport, and I have still do have pretty high goals for weightlifting, but I'm not like married to achieving them. I want to achieve the international standard in my weight class, assuming the weight class doesn't change again. I want to get the Australian singlet. I want to hit a 130 snatch. I want to hit a 170 clean and jerk. Yeah, but I know all that's going to take a lot of time. I don't know how much longer I'll be seriously competing in weightlifting, to be honest. But for now, I'm just trying to have as much fun as I can, because at the end of the day, it's not that serious. It's like if I make or miss a lift, life goes on. I still go about my day. I still play. Well, at this point, I'm playing Battlefield with my mates. I go home. I eat food. I I go to work. Come home. Go to the gym. It's pretty simple. It's a pretty simple life, and that's something I find is something not to be taken for granted. Just because I think in 2024, the day before I competed in December, our house got broken into, and that was like kind of like well, yes, it sucked. It was such a high stress point in time that it affected my performance. Like concern for safety for my family was at the forefront. I wasn't really thinking about lifting that much. And it got me reflecting after the competition, just on like what's really important. Yeah, and it just happened from things outside of weightlifting. So like I was already like metaphorically in the trenches of weightlifting at that point in time. Oh, sorry, before that point in time. Um, and then it took like a really rough, sudden event to make me realize, oh, okay, it's not that deep, but it's important to me because I find joy in it, and it's something that happens to keep me fit and social. Like, to be honest, I don't really like exercising. I just like snatching and clean and jerks because I think they're cool to do. Like, that's literally why I started. So, remembering that and trying to apply it to my training now is just like, it's cool to do these lifts, and I naturally want to do them as heavy as I can, while I still can, because I feel like at this point in time, I'm in like the best shape I've ever been in, just in terms of like my strength, my power output, all of those things. Yeah, I have a few like minor injuries here and there, but like it's not that bad. I can still function. I can still go to work. I can still, do everything I like to do. So it's not that bad. When I say I don't like exercising, I also just don't like making people exercise either. That's why I could do in-person coaching. I'd rather the person be self-motivated a little bit, just to, because it's their progress. I just help pave the way for them. And that's pretty much like the fundamental part of online coaching, I think. The coach is a guide, really. In this prep, I've kind of joked about like geeking versus locking in, right? And I do that on purpose. One, because it makes me laugh. And two, it's like, again, it's not that serious. I'm just trying to have fun when I'm lifting. There's a time and place to like be locked in and focused. Like ever since I bought this camera, I've been using my phone way less in training because I don't have to pick it up to film. I only look at it to read my program. That's it. And I just leave it near my bottle. And I find that my training has gotten infinitely better as soon as I stopped using my phone. Putting so much stress on yourself to achieve a certain goal is a really emphatic way of burning yourself out. Because yeah, you talk about how you're going to achieve this thing, and then you hit a roadblock, whether it be an injury or something else happens, and it just makes life so difficult. Your goal just like kind of has to get pushed aside. Like if you're not adapting, it's really tough. So, but yeah, I understand, man. Like trying to achieve such a high goal is really difficult, and I get it. Like people want to feel accomplished in whatever they do. That's fine. But I think you don't have to be like locked in Michael Jordan mode 24/7. I think you should do it like when you're training, you know? Every other point of I try to like lock in as little as possible until I'm actually like preparing to lift. It's not easy, but I find I'm much more sociable when I'm like separating, like timing my, you know, points of like barely any focus on the lift when I'm not lifting. So I don't know, those like small things have just made training a whole lot easier to do. It really isn't that deep, but it is important to a lot of us, including myself, because it gives us something to do. And it helps us cope isn't the right word, but helps us stay grounded to deal with whatever life throws at us. And because weightlifting is hard, that's kind of why I enjoy it. Like things that are difficult, I'm just drawn to it, but I have to enjoy actually trying to get better at it. I have this goal of wanting to snatch 130. It also really helps that I genuinely really enjoy snatching. Like it's one of my favorite lifts to do. I don't know, I feel like this is one of like the most raw ones I've made. Like for nationals, just crept up super quick. The weeks have gone by so fast. Yeah, it's been the most. Well, yeah, I am a bit fatigued from training. It's been a really fun prep, just in terms of like being able to train alongside my friends pretty regularly. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm just really grateful that I'm able to do it. So yeah. Um, yeah, I think that's everything, man. Yeah, just got to do my best, really. There's nothing really else to it. Just keep going, never stop fighting. That's it.